See what I'm reading? This was just before David got sent back. Yeah. CPS got mad because we were doing everything we could and got it switched to another judge. Judge Leadhams said that there was no fault of ours. It was David that they blamed it on. Yeah. Right. Everything in here, nothing but attention. Everything. Even his IEP. Yeah, some of the stuff they were saying he was having problems with, reading, math, science. No, he didn't. That boy could read better than his dad. That boy could do science better than his dad. And math. Before he ever came to you. So, that means he was playing dumb to get attention, like his one disability says. Yeah, gets him attention, and it makes people do some of it for him. That's why he didn't like doing homework and stuff at Megan's, because Megan would fall for it at first, but then she caught on to it. Yeah, like most kids do, but he would go extreme. So, let's go through this, shall we? Child is 7 years of age and was removed due to his acting out at school due to included aggressive and self-injurious behavior. Child expresses detailed suicide brought on by CPS. He had never talked about suicide in his life until he took that evaluation paper. I wonder if that would have gotten him attention. I wonder if bribing him with a Lego Jeep set would have made him give you those types of answers to get even more attention. Sort of like the lie he told about his grandparents dying in a car accident going to get it. Yeah. But none of that's in there. Even though it's in the other report, but none of that's in here. Right. Who told him to do that? His dad? Oh, yeah. Child reports physically abused by father on a daily basis. How is that, David? I prove that false. Yep. That's why Leadhams didn't go along with it. And also by his mother. Wow. So either he's telling the truth about both of us, or he's lying to get attention. Which do you think it is? I believe he lied and said this to get attention. Yeah. He never got smacked by us. Not when I was around, neither did Jazz. No. David only got smacked once, and that was when he first came back here because he was doing a lot of bad things and attacking his siblings. His mother knows that. That's why she left. She was mad because I felt he was not safe and he needed to go back. And she wasn't having that. Neglect, like I said. Oh, yeah, there's always 3 truths, right? Yeah. What happens when one of those 3 truths and another actual truth match? Yeah. That means they were telling the fucking truth. Yeah, it's called integrity. And I have a lot of it. But apparently I don't. So, let's go through all this. Placed in St. Vincent Diagnosis Center on January 16, 2014. He participated in a program and was safe and stable during his time there. Gee, I wonder why. New place, a lot of crazy kids crazier than him. He was shocked. He had never seen anything like that. It's called analyzing his surroundings. Duh. But anyway, let's move forward. diagnosed with ADHD and MOCD disorder and NOS, and was prescribed Clonidine and Strattera upon discharge. He was placed in a local foster care home and was attending Northeast Elementary School. However, on September 15th, 2014, the child became violent at school and could not be controlled and was taken to Union Hospital. From there, he was admitted into Rockford Center. Right, and we went and visited him there, too. The recommendation was psychiatric inpatient admission on October 9th, 2014. Really? Sounds like his mother. Yeah. Since the last review, the child has continued to exhibit frequent and opposite behaviors. Maybe that's because the foster parent you put him with, Miss Jones, was a racist. Yeah, we had it on recording, remember? And then something weird happened with a boy and David's phone and him not going to school. That wasn't considered neglect on Miss Jones' part, and we still haven't figured out what was going on with that. Cops took his phone, wouldn't tell us anything. Parents maintained regular visitation with the child and maintained contact with the treatment team. Wow, I guess we proved that we were there for our son. Or at least I did. Yeah. Yeah, Tiffany followed me. She didn't barely say too much. I was the one normally fighting and talking. She would just back what, whatever she had to put in. Guess what? When they brought up the thing about Jazz being taken, Tiffany flipped and said I had nothing to do with that. It's on record. It's on record, her statement. I didn't have any type of influence on Tiffany. She flipped out and said that herself. This is why I needed a GoPro. Even though I hate cameras. And here I am on one. Let's keep going. No, that's not filled in, so that's not what they found. There we go. Oh, look at this. In conjunction with this hearing, the court did not consult with respondent minor child. Wow, imagine that. But they're supposed to be worried. Right. That the respondent remain in the custody of Cecil County Department of Social Services pending further disposition before the court on above captioned matter, and it is furthered ordered that the placement of the respondent be as follows, with Department of appropriate placement. Let's see. Up here. Return to natural parents. I guess who did all that fighting? Wasn't Tiff. It was me. Gee, maybe this is why I was a little distracted. Ordered that the child's secondary permanency plan is hereby changed, continued due to the following placement with a relative, custody and guardianship. Yeah, because Mary was found unfit. Yeah, that's who was trying to take him. And guess what? She was found unfit. Anyway, moving on. Visitation between respondent and natural parents, relatives, and siblings be scheduled according with normal and customary department policies and procedures, and or ordered right here that the natural parents shall participate in professional evaluations as perceived previously ordered by the court, and shall follow all recommendations resulting therefrom. Imagine that. So, how are they putting return to national parents if we haven't done that? Right, we did do that. They even tried 3 different judges because they weren't getting the answer that they wanted. First was Leadhams, then it was Murray. Yep. And I believe Davis was the last one. If Davis wasn't in yet, I know it wasn't Murray. It was another one. I don't think it was Whalen. I can't remember who the third judge was. But at some point, Judge Murray actually did come back in and sit on the bench towards the end of the last judge that we went to, which that made no sense. Review hearing, 18th November 2015. So you see how close we were to getting him back? We did everything we were supposed to. I passed my evaluation, and because I did, Tiffany was considered okay even though she didn't pass hers. Yeah, you can look that up. That is in record. And yes, I am going to have all this subpoenaed. So, that was 2 years before he came back here. That means even though we were found right and doing everything our team was supposed to be doing, we were still kept from him for 2 years because the courts had an issue. Sarah Ellis, the same one that ended up popping in on Jazzy's case. Yeah. Even Jen Crooks didn't believe with none of this bullcrap going on. None of it. Yep. Then Reynolds got into it. She's seen that Tiffany was lying and tried to trick paperwork here at my house, tried to tell me it was the wrong one, and said that she marked the right questions and tried to point out how, she made it make sense and wanted me to sign it. And I said, no. Go get the right paperwork, then I'll sign it. Guess what? She never came back with the right paperwork. Right. Now she's supposedly in Texas. Right. Whatever, man. Everybody going to Texas? Yeah, okay. Jen lost repeatedly. This is the only way she could win, and I can prove that. There's no way she put my daughter through all that stuff. I was the only one that gave her a stable home. The only reason why Tiffany is jumping on that is because she can use it to get herself out of trouble, possibly. But what she forgets is the reports. Yeah. Oh, I know. Supposedly, she's going to say that she was so scared of me that I put it in. Really? So she was so scared of me, but she kept cheating every time I wasn't home. But she's scared of me, right? She would hit me in my face constantly. But she's scared of me, right? No, it was the other way around. I wasn't scared of her, I was leery of her. Yeah. You ever wake up with a butter knife in your stomach just because she fell asleep before you got home? Even though she was talking to you all the way down 95? Even told you on the phone, oh yeah, I can hear the wind. I can hear the cars. You'll be home soon. I said, hopefully. Yeah. Sometimes I was all the way down at Fort Meade or Washington or Columbia or sometimes even, how did I just lose? Annapolis. That's it. Yeah, those are long rides. And I have to ride in a work van all the way home. See it.